Welcome to the bigger play where the rubber meets the road, and every day we get straight to it. Y'all already know how we coming. Hey man, I got a quick question, man. At 5:15 on a Sunday, you hear me? Is cheating a deal breaker? I need you to answer that question and answer that question right now. We don't need no if, ands, or buts about it. No equivocations. We don't need nothing. We need to know the truth. Is cheating a deal breaker? So I was asked this question. So again, when people ask me questions, I come to y'all and ask y'all, right? So, is cheating a deal breaker? We want to know. Who are you? A lot of people look out and say, if he cheat on me, I'm sick of him, I'm through with him. Or is it something that you can work past? For me, it's a double standard because we live double standards. People don't want to deal with it. But if a man cheat, he not really into the lady he cheating with. Even if he is, he not gonna sacrifice that for his wife. However, if a woman cheat, there's a possibility that because she not having these tendencies and these ways, she's cheating because she's involved with the new person that she's cheating with. Some level of intimacy is there, and she's ready to move on. So, from a woman's standpoint, I would say it's a deal breaker. But from a man's standpoint, I would say it's not a deal breaker. But what do you think? Because a lot of men, we get ostracized because the nations say perfection. The Bible say perfection. The general synopsis say perfection. But in reality, men never change. We've been cheaters, we're gonna be cheaters, liars. It is what it is. Or even if you're keeping it real. So, right now, what I'm trying to do is keep it real and ask the question that was asked to me. So if you cheating on your lady, right? But you paying your lady bills. You giving your lady provision. She asks you for advice, you giving it to her. You making sure your kids is decent and provided for. You making sure the house is stable and the family is together. And you paying bills, you teaching, you leading. However, you have this temptation and you have this vulnerability in you where physically and not spiritually and mentally and all. No, you want to tap that just. So it's real shaky, right? Because the person to see that say if you love and you really can't. It'd be a lot of confused talk because we cut from two different cloths. We come from two different essences in reality. But you really ain't loving on this new woman like that. You liking her, but it ain't really got that deep. So you make that decision to go do that, and now your wife, based on infidelity, she want to break up the family. And she'll say, "No, I ain't the one broke up the family. He broke up the family by cheating." How's a deal breaker? If you love him, you forgive him, the relationship gets stronger. He know what he's sacrificing, and he gonna get to a point where he gonna say, "I'm not gonna do that no more." But you can't get to that point out the gate. You can't get to that point out the gate. And it's a lot of influence, especially with social media, with all these girls be on this line. Bucket naked. Y'all see what I'm looking at. Y'all looking at the same thing. I mean, I know you want him to be perfect. He ain't gonna be perfect, but you want him to be perfect. That be the whole thing about the cheating aspect of it. You want him to be perfect, even though he ain't gonna be perfect. How we supposed to really deal with that? The question is what you gotta ask yourself. In some cases, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's necessary. Oh, I know I'm gonna catch it. I feel like it's necessary for the cheating to exist so a person can understand the value and the integrity of the person that they cheating on. Now, this from a man perspective, because a lot of us ain't going to accept, I ain't going to say a lot. It's a lot of simps out here. But the high quality of us ain't going to accept you cheating because we know you can't get another us. And I'm not saying that we can always get another you. But how shallow the game is now, if you looking for me to be perfect, nah, I ain't going to get another you or you ain't going to get another me because we perfect. But if you looking for me to make money, look how shallow you is. If somebody else step up and provide more and give more, then you able to get that provision. But if I'm just looking for a shot, I mean, it's a conversation. That conversation get real tricky. We have a lot of people that don't want to understand the fact of a double standard, but standards is double. And you have a lot of people that don't want to accept the fact of their position. You understand? Certain men, we just have access to certain things that other men don't have access to. And vice versa. So when you see that and you embrace that and you deal with that accordingly, you may make some infractions. And if you want to step up on them infractions and say, you know what, I made a mistake, let me correct that, then so be it. But we fail at monogamy miserably. It's a reason why we fail at that miserably. This ain't the end all be all, but this is a reality that we deal with. And a lot of people don't want to deal with that reality. And that's a fact. But you got to be real careful when you present a man with temptation after temptation after temptation. And then he has his integrity and he has his discipline and he has his dignity up where he like, all right, I'm cool, I'm married. I give him 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It's going to be a difficult task if he's a certain type of individual. Now, if he ain't that individual, then so be it. I give him the 50. But if you're a certain type of individual, then you might succumb to the laws and the rules of temptation. And then you forget yourself, and then you go after the lady that you really care about, and you ask for forgiveness, and you spend time showing her that you are worthy of being forgiven. I'm just saying, it's a beautiful Sunday. Somebody inbox me this, they DM me this, and I'm bringing it to you. I'm bringing it to you guys. Appreciate you being here. I'll see you soon. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Get ready for the weekend. Have a nice, beautiful weekend. Get ready for Monday. Okay? Hello.
Pastors lying to the public. They ain't got the truth in them. Lights out, gas off, bootless, this city pimping. Blocks on fire cause the homeowners broke as fuck. Taxes up, water bill higher than a Civic truck. It's a bigger play, a bigger play. Death before dishonor is the only way. Yeah, I tried to follow but they led astray. Sorry but not sorry, can't trust what they say. It's a bigger play, a bigger play.